not want to talk about it, bro. Oh my god, bro. Good morning, guys, bro. Okay, so on the bright side, we didn't miss anything, okay? So there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, there's definitely nothing to worry about. We didn't miss a single thing today. But bro, this is the first time that this has ever happened, bro. Guys, I was late to the live trading because for some, I don't know how, my phone's at like 20% last night, at least 20%. And I wake up and it's dead. I'm like, yo, like I'm waking up, I'm like, yo, like I low-key got some good sleep tonight. And I look at the alarm, it's 9:50. I'm like, bro, I've never gotten up so fast in my life, bro. Oh my god. My bad, guys, bro. But on the bright side, once again, we didn't miss anything at all. Today seems like, I'm not gonna say it doesn't look like a choppy day, but no, there's no setups either way. All right, so that's a good thing. Oof, bro, I gotta wake up, bro. I'm gonna go splash water on my face. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, guys, my bad, bro. My bad for that. Anyways, so coming into market open today, one thing I will admit is I don't have any levels at all because you guys know yesterday, um, the contract switch, and pretty much when the contract switch, all of your levels get messed up. So I have to rechart my thing real quick. So I'm gonna do that really quick before I give you guys any bias, any setup, or anything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Looking at the market today, it doesn't really seem like there's much either way. In terms of setups for now, at least. So maybe we're gonna have to wait something out as well. In the meantime, let me go and check up that if I'm live on YouTube real quick. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, there you go. What's up, YouTube guys? What's up, guys? What's up? Let me go and put out that I'm live real quick, guys, before I chart any levels. Bro, guys, today is gonna be such a mess for me, bro. I've never been this late to a stream before, bro. It will probably show. It'll probably show. So I definitely have to prepare. Typically, I prepare the day before, or not the day, like the morning of, before I start the stream. But that's not the case today. All right. So yeah, let me get to doing this real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. But bro, thank the guys. You don't understand. I'm like the first thing I do when I wake up, or the first thing I did when I woke up, is I check the chart, and I'm like, bro, the amount of relief that I got when I saw that nothing happened is like, thank God. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, all right. Let me get started to let me chart up all of my levels real quick. And let's get started with the stream. All right, with the trades and everything. So first things first, as always, let's go ahead and mark out all-time high real quick. I do notice that on the 15, not really. I was gonna say maybe we have a fair value cap on the 15 minute, but not really, not really. Now, I'm pretty sure we have some levels down here as well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We don't even have any levels nearby from the looks of it. I mean, there's literally nothing, bro. But okay. Okay. Let's see. Let me mark out these levels here. I mean, there's really no point in marking these out. I'm not really expecting us to see these today. Are these some internals? And these would be some internals here. But then some here. Because if you look at the 5 minute, this is the last point since the rejection here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Even if I woke up 10, 20 minutes earlier, there's really no levels to work with today. I'm sure we'll get some as we go though. Now let me check out the chat. David, what about this? That's a 5 minute internal. Or actually no, it can also be a 15 minute internal as well. It's not I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not the strongest level of liquidity, but it definitely could be used. Let me check out the 5 minute here. Yeah, the thing is, even if I were to look for a trade, I would say that this level is fairly valid. Wait. Is this should be an Asia low, right? Because the market gapped here. It should be in Asia. It is an Asia low. Okay, yeah. So it is a valid level of liquidity. It is. Because it's a session low. That's right. Okay, so yeah. In fact, we can work off this level. I was gonna say because this level doesn't really look so strong if it were to be like an internal, but since it's in Asia, that makes it a little bit stronger just because it's that session's low. So we can work with it. Now, the only thing is we don't really have an entry model. This gap is, in my opinion, too small. Like the candle, it's too much wicks in this candle. It's not too much of an imbalance. We don't have anything here. Well, at least I don't think we hold it. Yeah, we'll see. Because I mean, kind of hard to tell here. That's what we want to do. But yeah, look at the 15-minute. I am on the 15-minute. The 1 minute? No. Hell no, I'm not trading off the 1 minute today. No. Today looks, I'm not going to lie to you, the 5-minute looks, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look as bad as yesterday. I'm sure we can all agree on that. It just doesn't look good enough for the 1 minute either. Do you get what I'm saying? But I mean, if we can, I mean, maybe we can use this 15-minute. I mean, it's really small, but it can get the job done, I would say. But yeah, because look, if we take out this Asia and we start showing signs to the upside, the thing is what are the chances we hold down this 4-point gap here in the next 11 minutes? I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna keep this setup on watch, bro. I am so like, I need to wake up, bro. Oh my god. Anyways, now guys, Trump was speaking. Not sure if he still is. Oh, for real? Let me check. Trump speaking. For real? Let me see. Hold up. Trump speech schedule. No. He's not speaking today. Today's the 18th, right? Today's the 16th. The 16th. Oh yeah, the president and first lady depart the White. Oh no, that's not speaking. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. He's going to the UK today. I think he was talking about it yesterday. But no, he's speaking at 3:50. No, he's not even speaking. He's just getting to the UK at 3:50. No, he's not doing anything today. Make sure you look at the. I am on the 15-minute. You need to go back to the energy gums, dude. For today, yes, I do. I really actually do, bro. I am so like, dude, guys. I promise you guys. I woke up and I'm like, yo, I got some really, really good sleep tonight. I checked the time. It's like 9:50. Dude, I've never like gotten out of bed so quick, bro. Nah, but thank God we didn't miss anything in the market. So we're good. Anyways, okay, so there's a few things I wanted to talk about. Not really. More for FOMC for tomorrow. Now, guys, real quick, type a quick 1 or a yes or a thumbs up in the chat if you guys are going to trade or are willing to trade FOMC tomorrow. Remember, guys, FOMC is not something that I typically ever trade, like ever. I don't think I've traded FOMC for the last maybe 2 years. Like, I do not trade FOMC. I'm seeing a lot of ones. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, guys, is, okay, look. So typically, the day of FOMC, I never trade the day of FOMC, like no matter what, even if there's a setup during the morning, the PM, or during FOMC, I typically never trade it. But tomorrow's FOMC is it's known as, like, it's gonna be one of the most important FOMCs throughout the last 5 years. Like, it's gonna be something, right? And apparently 95% of Wall Street, or 95% of something, I forgot what I read, but 95% of something, I think it's Wall Street, is expecting rate cuts tomorrow. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if we get rate cuts, maybe the market chops. If we don't get rate cuts, the market will crash. So although I say I never trade FOMC, tomorrow I'm willing to risk a little bit to trade FOMC. Now, I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Oh, but dude, you're breaking your rules." Blah blah. Trust me, I know. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I this is not a day that I typically trade, but with the amount of anticipation behind it, I'm willing to trade it. All right. So if you guys are not willing to risk it, or if you guys are not willing to trade it, or you just don't care enough to trade it, just don't trade it. As simple as that. But tomorrow, guys, I will not be streaming during the morning. I will not be going live at 9 9:30, 9:40, the typical time that I get on. But I will be getting on at like 1:50 p.m. EST. All right, guys. 1:50 p.m. EST. I will be getting on tomorrow. That's 10 minutes before FOMC starts, just so we can prepare, get a game plan going, see what's going on, and whatever happens, if we can get a trade, we'll get a trade. All right, now, one thing I will say, guys, is for the people in here that might not be able to make it to the stream tomorrow, if I get a trade, I'm probably not going to alert it because it's going to be impossible. I mean, the markets are going to move so fast that by the time I put out an alert, it's probably going to be up or down 50 points minimum. I mean, David, do we have a trade today? Dude, I just woke up, bro. I'm not going to lie. Looking at the markets, I don't think so. We don't really have any setups. The setup that we have right now is getting filled as we speak. So in terms of trades right now, not much to work with. All right. So I'm still looking. But so far nothing. David, we literally do have a setup. All right. Where's that? I don't really want to work with this gap here. If this is the one that you're talking about, I don't really want to work with it for now, at least. The pressure in the market, I don't really like it that much. And this gap, it's a lot of wicks in this gap here. So I'm going to see how we react off of it. If it looks like it's getting respected, then it's going to turn from a no to a maybe. But for now, I don't really want to work with this gap here. All right. IFG on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute? Is this a 40-point candle? Oh, it's a 9:30 candle. Right there. Okay, I mean, I didn't really see that. But for the most part, like I said, it still plays the same role. I'm gonna see how we react off it. I'm gonna mark it out right there. And by the way, thank you for mentioning it, because I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have seen it on the 5 minute. But yeah, with us taking out this Asia low, I'm not gonna lie, we can probably get a trade today. Let me drink some water, because I actually really need some water. Literally, wow, you gotta keep in mind, I'm not reading the chat. I don't really read the chat as often as you guys think. Let me see, bro doesn't want to give us a trade tomorrow. I mean, dude, I typically don't. I never trade. Keep in mind, I never trade during FOMC. So me even saying that I'm gonna get on tomorrow is surprising as is. You know what I mean? I'm serious. I actually never traded. I haven't traded an FOMC day maybe in the last, I would say, year and a half, maybe. I just simply don't trade FOMC. I don't like it. I don't like the way it moves. I don't like the way and anything about it. But tomorrow, I'm willing to trade whatever reaction the market gets from whatever Powell says, whether it's rate cuts or whatever it is. I mean, Joe Blas, so do you think trading 3 minis on a 50K will get my payout tonight? Dude, I don't even think you're going to make it to a payout, bro. Are you crazy? No, don't. Dude, do not trade 3 minis on a 50K. Are you crazy? No. That's too much, bro. Even if you do get to the payout point, bro, you for sure broke the 30% rule. So even if you I would say, I'm not trying to sound like a hater, but dude, 3 minis is a lot, bro. Like, dude, the trade goes down 10%, like 10 points, and the account's gone. It's not that you got stopped out. The account is gone. Do not do 3 minis, bro. Do not do 3 minis. What setup are we looking at? Okay, bro. Long switch. Oh, bro, relax. Dude, that's the same question 4 times, bro. Relax. All right. Right now, we like I said, we don't really have a setup. Like we have an entry model here. We have a fair rally gap here, but I'm still looking to see what the market wants to do. Right now, we are currently sitting at the Asia low. We tapped into it. We're trying to sweep it, but we don't have enough data. We're working with one candle that we just had right now. We don't have enough data. We need to see if the market is able to reverse or continue lower. Trust me, if I would have seen something by now, I would have been talking about it. All right, you guys gotta relax with the questions. All right, bro. Let me see. I was trading gold futures with a tight stop loss and got 1,100, 100. But the thing is, I want to know is if I'm likely getting denied. Probably. I don't want to say no, because there have been times where Apex has let me see. There have been times where Apex has accepted a payout if you slightly broke that 30% rule. Um, but if you have a brand new 50K account, chances are that it's like an 80% chance that you get denied. Can you explain that rule? It's simple. It's just look, here. This picture right here would do it for you. Hold up. One sec. Okay, here. Check out this right here. There you go. That rule will pretty much do it all for you. All right. Anyways, guys. So if we were like kind of second guessing if we took out the Asia low here, we definitely took it out now. All right. Once again, I don't really have a bias in the market yet. I don't really know what I'm looking for as of yet. I get it. We have a fair value gap. We have the Asia low and everything. But like I said, we don't have too much data to really work with right now because we just took out the Asia low like maybe a candle ago. So once again, guys, right now I'm still waiting for a bias to form. So yeah, we're still waiting on that. All right, guys. Once again, once I see something, I will let you guys know. It's my job after all. It's why we are here. You know what I mean? So you guys don't have to spam the chat with with the same question. But yeah. Let me see. So coming into market open today, let me see what we even did because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not have a chance to even see what we had. Okay, so we have a 41-point candle here on the 5-minute. We also have a 48-point candle on the 15-minute right here. Then we don't have any liquidity nearby. We have some internals above. We took out the London low. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I was on during market open, I would have probably started the stream early and probably just told you guys that I'm looking to inverse this gap here off this London low. So we never would have gotten it either way. But no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Taking out this Asia low here from red to green, not bad. Not bad. Now that we really, really took it out here, like in this wick right here, we could probably look to take an inverse off this gap. Now, I don't really like this gap all that much, and I also don't really like the volume so much in the market. Actually, maybe I do. Maybe I do, because we just sold off. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be a lot more. This candle's what, like 30 points? Yeah. Okay, the volume isn't horrible. It's just not the best either. Like if we were to take a trade, I'm not gonna say it would be like the one from yesterday, but it would be kind of as slow. Like not very quick either. So I'm gonna see if we can work towards the setup. I'm gonna look for mostly buying pressure into this. If we fail to get buying pressure, I'm probably just gonna sit on my hands for today. I mean, once again, guys, I'm not really expecting much for today, especially today being the day before FOMC. So yeah, for today and tomorrow, throughout most of the day until FOMC starts, I'm expecting mostly chop. But for today, I'm hoping to be wrong on that, on that part, because I actually want to get a trade going. You know what I mean? Yesterday we were green. But we can, you know what I mean? We can always make more. I mean, no, I'm not trying to sound greedy or anything, but you know what I mean? If there's an opportunity, why not take it? You know? But for now, let's see how this candle can actually react, or this 15-minute, how can it can react. If we can break above this candle high right over here, this will trigger the MSS model right over here. Or it will start creating the MSS model, is what I'm trying to say. So if we break above this candle here, that means that we're breaking past previous candle highs. And what that means is the MSS will be forming if we break above. MSS forming if broken and held above. Just like that. All right, so this is what we want to look for right now. So in this 15-minute candle, if we want to start looking for a bullish bias, although right now we are leaning more towards bullish. I mean, the market sold off. We took out the London. We took out the Asia. We're holding above the Asia, right? And typically the way our bias goes is we will be bullish or bearish depending on the reaction that we get from the most recent candle taken out. So in this case, the most recent candle taken out will be the Asia low drawn liquidity down here. We're holding above it. So technically, we're leaning more towards bullish than bearish, but we're not fully bullish until we were able to obviously see enough buying pressure and enough buying pressure to break past previous candle highs, which in this case will be over here, which will be the previous 15-minute candle, right? Once you're able to get that, if we get aggressive buying pressure, we can look to inverse this 5 and 15-minute bearish rally gap. We can look to take longs, and the first price target is looking like 30 points. Never mind. 25 points. So if anything, if we do end up taking longs from here, what we can do is look to scale out here. Don't move the stop loss to break even. Wait for like 10 more points. Then move to break even. And then just hold to the rest up here, which will be at all-time highs. So that'll be the pretty much the ideal game plan for today. I don't really see anything to the downside, nor would I want to trade anything to the downside because we already took out both session lows, which would be the London and Asia. If we continue going lower, I mean, we're bound for a reversal soon. So I just wouldn't want to take shorts after we took out most objectives. It just makes no sense. What about ES? It's the same thing. I mean, it's the same setups. You know what I mean? If we're gonna take longs on ES, we're more than likely gonna take it from the same exact fair value that the NQ has over here. Either way, so it's the same thing. Also, I don't really prefer trading ES over NQ at all. So yeah. Also, ES didn't really take out anything, right? The Asia low should be no, it did. Okay, I was about to say because I thought the Asia low would be down here, but it did take it out. It's right here. Yeah, we're about to break above this candle high, which as long as we hold above this candle high, that would form the MSS model. So for now, let me go ahead and mark out these levels of liquidity on ES because my chart did pretty much everyone's chart reset because of the contract switch. By the way, guys, real quick, did you guys change your contracts over to MNQZ? No, we're not trading September. We're trading December now. It's MNQ December 25. MNQZ. All right, guys, make sure you guys switch your contracts. If you guys did not switch your contracts and you guys try getting a trade, it is not going to work. Or maybe it will work today, but it won't work in the future. All right, it won't work like starting tomorrow unless the contract's already expired. I'm not really too sure. But just to be safe, please switch over to MNQZ. If you're on TradeAway, it should have already been done. If you're on TopStep, it should have already been done automatically, but double check just in case. All right, you guys know glitches happen and sometimes it just won't do it. My chart is fucked up. How do I fix it? Okay, so unfortunately, if you're on TradingView, your levels will be reset. It was reset for me this morning. It'll be reset for you. If your chart is gapped up, does that mean that the chart actually gapped up? No, there is no gap in the market. That is not how it works. All right, what you're gonna do is quickly, guys, when you go to your chart, you're gonna look all the way to the bottom right. Right here, you're gonna see something that says BADG or J, right? You're gonna go ahead and click this, right? What that's gonna do is it's gonna remove the gap. It's gonna average out the two contracts and give you the correct price in the market. All right, click that. If you don't click it, your charts will be messed up for literally forever. All right. Only if you're on NQ. Yeah, if you're on MNQ or NQ, like the actual NQ, like NQ1 exclamation mark, then click it. Right, but if you're on a contract, it's automatically set. Now, for those wondering why exactly this happens, it's because, guys, remember, NQ1 and MNQ1, it tracks NQ, like every NQ contract out there that exists, it will put it all into one, right? So when we go from trading MNQU to MNQZ, these two contracts are two different prices. So when it expires, NQ is going to gap into the newest contract. So that's what you guys saw when the market opened. We gapped from 24,000, what was it? 24,200 into 24,500. Does that mean that the market gapped up 300 points? No. That's just because the contracts changed, right? They're different prices, right? So it's same price action, same price, same everything, right? It's just different candle movements or different candle. I don't know. It's just different, right? So what you're gonna do is just simply just click this option right here where my mouse is, BADG, and that's it. You'll be good. Is this correct? Yeah, MNQZ 2020. Yep, you're correct. Yeah, you're good. Let me see. I clicked something on TradingView and now my contracts are on NQZ25. Oh, yeah. What you did probably was you searched up NQ, you clicked on the arrow, and you probably just clicked NQZ2025. You could do that as well, but honestly, just click. You're better off just clicking NQ. It will give you a more accurate price. So just do this right here. Let me see. Blast, can you please explain an MSS? Oh, yeah, super easy. Okay, real quick. It will be like a 3-second explanation while we wait for the setup, right? So an MSS model, what do we look for? Okay, so in the market, you have two levels of liquidity, upside and downside, right? You have upside and you have downside. Now, the market opens up, coming into market open, right? We don't take out any highs nor lows, right? Or actually, let me do this, right? The market comes into market open and we open up near the low, but we never take out the low, right? For example, but we're slowly grinding up, right? And we just finished taking out the drawn liquidity to the upside, right? Now, the market is in a bullish trend. Why is it in a bullish trend? Well, we have the main low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, right? The market is steadily going up, right? It's constantly going up by creating higher lows, as we go on, right? So we went ahead and took out the upside. Now, let's say that we get a DOL sweep from the upside and we start reversing back down, right? Notice the pattern here, right? The bias is flipping, right? We took out the objective to the upside, and we're no longer interested in making the markets go up any higher. And when this happens, right, when we get the DOL sweep, what tends to happen is sellers start stepping in and pushing the market back down. What is going on currently, right? Well, the market opened up. We didn't take out any upside liquidity. Instead, we took out some downside liquidity. So now that we're getting the DOL sweep, right, notice how buyers are stepping in, right? So in this case, we are going from a bearish trend into a potential bullish trend here. So how does this work? Well, we're going from creating higher highs and higher lows into creating lower highs and lower lows. So this right here will confirm your MSS model. But how do you identify it? Well, it's patterns in the market. So in the first pattern in the market, as we're going up, we are creating higher highs and higher highs and higher lows, right? We took out the objective, and now we're going from creating higher highs and higher lows into creating the main high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, right? So the market is just flipping its structure. It's going from being bullish to being bearish. The way you're able to identify it is when the market is in our case right now, let me delete this real quick. In our case right now, what's happening is the market was steadily going down, right? We weren't able to break any highs. Remember, look at this. We have the main high, lower high, right? But now that we took out this objective, and now that we're showing a lot more buyers stepping in, we have the main low, and we're breaking past the previous highs. So we're breaking out of this pattern. We're breaking out of this trend. Do you get what I'm saying? We're now, before we were struggling to break above the highs, but now we have a bullish bias. We're getting the DOL sweep, and we're now starting to break above the highs. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find your setups, or your setup. In this case, it will be the 5 or 15 minute time frame, fair value gap. And once you enter here, your price targets will be the targets that the market failed to take out as it was going down, which will be this high, and the main high up here. All right. So hopefully that made sense. What did you see today that you marked the MSS? Well, simple. I marked it out right for you right here, right? The MSS is forming if the candle is broken, right? Remember, the market is steadily going down. We took out the low, and we're now reversing. So as long as price is able to break above the previous candle high and hold above it, that will start indicating that, hey, you know what I mean? We're starting to break above the highs that we couldn't before, right? This shows that buyers are stepping in not only with the DOL sweep, but we're also stepping in with the MSS model. All right, so this right here, it's not confirming the MSS, but it's signaling it. It's signaling that it's starting. It's starting. You know, it's starting to form. All right, and why exactly? Because remember, right, the previous candles, we have a high here, we have a high here, we have a high here. Have we broken past any of these highs and held above it? No, which means that the trend is bearish. All right, so in this case, I'm not saying that we're bullish, but we're definitely leaning more towards bullish, because not only did we take out the objectives, not only did we get the DOL sweep, but we are starting to get enough buying pressure to start breaking and holding above these previous candle highs. All right, so hopefully that made sense. All right. So yeah. Let me catch up with my YouTube chat. Are you on NQ or ES? Oh, bro, you can find it right here, bro. Just look at the stream. Do I trade micro contracts? I do. Yes. How is 25 BPS rate cuts gonna chop on NQ? Let me show you. All right, so, and actually, really, really good question. All right, now, guys, tomorrow, once again, like I said, 95% of Wall Street is expecting, even banks, even JP Morgan, which, you know, I mean, he's a human as well. But guys, the whole point is what I'm trying to get to is even the biggest banks out there and the people that manage money themselves, guys, they're saying that we're getting a 25 BPS. Now, why do I think this is choppy? Because, guys, 25 BPS, a rate cut, is the most bullish thing in the whole market that we're going to get for this month. But why do I think it's not going to be bullish? Guys, have you ever heard of the thing, buy the rumor, sell the news? Look at the daily time frame. What happens when 95% of Wall Street is expecting rate cuts? It's for a reason, right? Everyone is expecting it. If you look at the daily time frame, what have we been doing for the last few days? Up, 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 up. Once again, buy the rumor, sell the news. Everyone knows that we're more than likely going to get a rate cut of 25 BPS. We need it. We know we're going to get it. All right. So although 25 BPS is very, very bullish, the market is more than likely already priced in. Why? Because the market is expecting 25 BPS. When the market is expecting something, they buy into it first, and when it happens, they sell it. buy the rumor, sell the news. I personally do not think we're gonna. Yeah, I get it, right? If we get 25 BPS, we can definitely go up a little bit higher. Like we're gonna get a push, right? It's bullish, right? For the people waiting for the news, they're gonna buy into the market and it's gonna be bullish. Yes, but don't expect the market to pump 1,000 points because we got 25 BPS rate cut. I don't think it's gonna happen. The market is already priced in. All right, guys. Listen, for example, right? Trump right now, right? For example, Trump is currently hinting at doing a 90-day tariff pause. Has he done it? No. Is he hinting at it? Yes. When he hints at something, the market buys it up because they're buying the rumor, they're buying the hint. And when he says it, although it is bullish, the market is not really going to push up as much as you're expecting because the market is already priced in to the current news that he's saying. That's the same exact thing as to what's happening with FOMC. There's no hints into it, but there's definitely signs that we need a rate cut. It's not that we want it, but we need it, right? The US needs this rate cut, right? So if we need it, we're more than, with the Fed being quote unquote responsible, we need to do it, right? So what tends to happen is when it's expected, the market gets bought up first. Everyone is buying the rumor, right? Once again, 95% of Wall Street is expecting a rate cut. So expect everyone to be buying up the rumor, hence why the market has been pumping up like crazy throughout the last few days, right? Even past all-time highs, we're still getting bought up. Why? Because, guys, we are getting bought up from the rumor. Right now, what happens if we don't get a 25 BPS? Right? Well, the market's going to be priced into the bearish news. So now, if we don't get a rate cut, then I'm expecting the biggest sell-off of the month. I'm going to be ultra bearish, and I'm not typically one that likes to see the market go down. Obviously, you guys know I'm in really heavy on my long-term investments and everything, but I'm gonna be very bearish. Why? Because, guys, the markets itself, they're not expecting rate cuts. So if we get something like that we're not expecting, the market is gonna be priced in to the current news. And how does it do that? By selling off into the point that we think it's fair in the market. All right? No. What? Shorts here? Impossible. No, there's no setup. If there's no setup, just wait it out. Once again, I'm trust me. When I see a setup, I'll let you know. ES is closing. No, still, there's really no setup here. Yeah, there's really nothing here. Yeah, just wait it out, bro. You'll be fine. A little bit of patience, bro, because I see you in the chat itching for a trade, bro. You'll be fine, bro. You're good. But trust me, I have the chart right in front of my face. Once I see something, I'll let you guys know. Right now, I'm currently waiting for the confirmation for the MSS model. It's not confirmed yet, but we're trying to get it so we can look to take longs above this inverse. If we don't get it, we'll stay cash until tomorrow. You know what I mean? We have the setup, we have the bias, we just need to wait for it. All right, but yeah, just wait it out. You'll be fine. Let me see. We'll do it again. He just wants Powell to drop the interest rates so he can renew the debt at a cheaper rate. Yeah, we know this, right? Why do you guys think the tariff news happened in the first place? Wouldn't the tariff news happen like 6 months ago, right? 5-6 months ago, guys. When the markets were crashing thousands of points per day, what was I telling you guys? I literally made a whole story and essay as to why you should be buying the crash. Did I not tell you guys? Right? Did I not tell you guys that we know that Trump is purposely doing tariffs to, what was it? I forgot the reasoning. I have it somewhere in my long term. But it was to renew the debt at a cheaper rate, the US debt. Right? I explained to you guys why you guys should be buying and adding into the market crashing. So while everyone was selling, we were buying it up. And look at where the market is at right now. Back to all-time highs after it finished selling off over 6,000 points. Or over, well, how much was it? 4,000 points? It was 4,000 points. Yeah, 4,000. The market sold off 4,000 points, which is literally unheard of. This thing rarely ever happens. And we got it done. You know what I mean? And I told you guys, buy in. So yeah. And dude, I made it so clear to get in, bro. It was literally the most clearest signal. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If we do get it today, if we get the FOMC to be bearish tomorrow, for those wondering if we're gonna get a buying opportunity, for sure, I would say yeah, it's gonna be definitely a buying opportunity because the market. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If we don't get rate cuts and the market sells off like crazy, we're gonna sell off, in my opinion, about 1,000 points. if we sell off, I believe it's going to be near 1,000 points. Maybe in like maybe 1 or 2 days. Obviously, we're not going to sell off 1,000 points in one go. It has happened before. Will it happen again? Maybe. Because this is a very looked up to FOMC. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy buying opportunity if we do sell off. I'm going to take that opportunity to get into more long term. I'm going to get into another ETF, which would be QQQY. But that's only if we're bearish. I'll check it out. Hey, what's good, Zion, bro? What's up? What's up? For shorts for tomorrow? Nah, I'm not gonna do it like that. First of all, you can't swing trade. Well, our MSS was BS. Well, it was never confirmed. Remember, we never held above it. We broke above it, but we never held. Right? We never got the candle close above it. Not that the candle close really matters. We just, in general, need to hold above it. And regardless, if you look at the 5-minute time frame, it's not something very ideal to trade in the first place. You know what I mean? Not even 1K points isn't enough. Well, trust me. Oh, you're replying to his message. They would halt trading? No. They would only halt trading. Well, is 1,000 points? They only halt trade. We've only gotten into one very close halt. During the tariff markets, bro. I don't know if you guys remember this, but if you guys actually, I don't even think you guys know this, but guys, if the market falls over 7% in one day, the market's closed like early. So let's say, for example, right? Trump announces tariffs, right? Which, he does every day and the market is used to it, right? But let's say, for example, right? He's never announced tariffs before and he announces it right now. And the markets crash over 1,000 points in the span of 20 minutes. Will it happen? No, but it's an example. If the market falls over 7%, the markets close at that given moment. If we dump 1,000 points right now, it'll only be 4%. Okay, yeah. So we will have to dump like 1,400 around there, which is, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, kind of impossible. 175. Oh yeah, that's literally impossible. Yeah. So for the markets to close early in terms of a halt, and the reason they do this is to protect, obviously, everyone. You know what I mean? The markets are crashing. Everyone's long term is going to practically zero, or not, well, zero, but they're crashing, right? Everyone is super red. To cause any further damage on whatever happened, they pause the market. They put the market on a literal pause, like they will not accept any orders until everything is figured out and everything is fixed. And once everything seems a little bit more stable, they will open the markets back up. It's scary times, dude. Guys, in my history, or not, in my entire career of me trading, I've been trading for about 4 years now. 4 years and maybe 4 years and a half, maybe around there. I have only seen. I haven't even seen a halt. I've came close to seeing a halt, and this was actually recently, a few months ago, when the markets crashed during the tariff market. I think the market hit. And I'm not even exaggerating this, guys. I think the market hit 6.9%, and it barely halted, and we barely bounced up, guys, and it never halted. So in my 4 years of trading, every single day, I have never seen I have never seen the Nasdaq or the S&P 500 halt ever. It's very, very hard for it to halt, but it can definitely happen. But look, let me show you guys. I think it was right here. No, it was definitely right here. Yeah, right here. Right? When was this? February 25? Yep, right here. So when the market halted, or almost halted, when we crashed here, I think it was here, no? Right here, look, right here. I told you guys, right here, look. 6.91%. Guys, we were 0.10% from halting. The markets in one day, guys, we sold off 1,325 points. That is close to impossible. It was in April, was it? Yep, it was in April 4th. Look, guys, minus 6.9%. We were this close to a market halt. And this is the first time we would ever halt in like decades. Like, this has never been this bad. Maybe during quarantine, maybe we halted. I don't know. I don't think we did. When was quarantine? 2020, right? The 2020 crash right here. No, not even during quarantine. I don't think we saw a market halt. Oh, yeah, we did. We did. 9%. Yeah, no. Actually, but this was 9%. It still halted here. Hence why the candles look so, like, messy here, right? Because look at this, guys. We sold off, we bought up, and we sold off again, right? So we got a few halts here. But ever since then, we have never seen one, and we were close to one back in April, but we never got it. That was crazy times, man. Definitely crazy times. Anyways, let's look back at the market. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, still a little bit of chop here. So once again, guys, if you guys are waiting for a setup, I would say just maybe don't call it yet. Maybe soon, but not yet. Because you know what I mean, we have a setup and we have a read and everything. We just need to get out of this range here, and hopefully in this candle we get out of it. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go get water really quick. I'll be back in just a second. One sec, guys. All right, and we what? Dude, we were literally what? Bro, I look away for 2 seconds. I literally, dude, it wasn't even 30 seconds. I went to go get water, and we went from a full buying candle to a full selling candle. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, trash. Yeah, dude, this 5 minute is not pretty at all, bro. Dude, yeah, this thing is not pretty, bro. What the hell happened? TGR lost 90,000 today. Didn't he lose 20 something thousand yesterday? He's in a losing streak. Dude, it happens to the best of us, bro. Dude, when I was on that losing streak, bro, during August, bro, I wouldn't wish that feeling upon my worst enemy, bro. That shit is so mentally draining. But yeah. How was it that I updated the ticker symbol to NQ1? What about it? How big was your losing streak? During August? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not that we were on a losing streak. It's just we were very inconsistent. We were getting win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss, win, loss. All of August, bro. It was so bad. And for some ways, in some way and somehow, I ended green, I think 500 or 700 for the month of August. I don't know how. I really don't know how. Because remember, guys, we will take the lot. The first trade of the day would be a loss, and the second trade of the day would be the same exact re-entry with heavier size into a green day. Have you ever had, dude? Of course I have, bro. Have I ever had a red month? Yes, bro. I've had red days, red weeks, red months, dude. It happens, bro. Everyone has red months. I hope you guys don't think I'm some like robot that only takes winning trades, bro. Like, yes, bro. I take my losing trades as well. What's good, Krabby? What's up, bro? I think Zaim requested not too long ago. Hold on, let me put my headset on. Yo, what's up? What's my statistical win rate? Win rate? Dude, if I'm being completely realistic with you, like it's in the 70s, I would say. I think it was safe to say the 70s. I have had people like back tested for me. Like people have like gone to my alerts since the start of the year, and they have told me I have like an 80 something. But if I'm being a lot more realistic, maybe like 76, 78, around there. I would say, is that safe to say? Would you guys agree with that one? Like I'm just putting this number out of my head. I promise you guys, the last thing I do is look at my win rate. Like I really don't look at that stuff. No, throughout 5 years. Oh no. I thought you were talking about like the last 1 or 2 years, bro. Throughout the last 5 years, I do not know, bro. I really don't know. Remember, throughout the last 4 years of me trading, I have gone from strat to strat. You know, back testing everything, different trading styles. I used to trade options and then futures. You know what I mean? Get TradeZilla. It tracks. I had TradeZilla, bro, but I stopped paying for it. I don't really use it. So yo, Crab,
Yo,
what's up, bro? You getting
Waiting
getting
for a
any trades?
trade.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. You're not gonna believe me, dude.
What?
My
What?
phone last night. I was watching TikTok. I promise you, my phone's at like 20%, bro. Like barely 20%. Dude, I wake up today, my phone's dead. Bro, thank the Lord, bro. I didn't miss anything in the markets. Dude, I woke up late as hell, bro.
You literally told that was the worst story on God I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, I have to be on time, bro.
Dude, I thought you were gonna tell me some like crazy shit, bro.
Dude, yes, bro. I woke up 20 minutes late from the market, bro. I woke up at 9:50. I have the
God,
15.
bro.
But dude, that's so weird. Like, I promise you guys, maybe I was extremely tired to the point where I didn't realize. But I looked at my phone before I went to sleep and it was at like 20%, bro. Maybe I left it on. Or maybe someone called me or something. I don't know.
Dude. Bro, this iOS 26 bullshit's making my phone slower.
That us? Wait, what phone do you have? The 16?
I think so, yeah. Pro Max.
I got you,
Yeah.
bro. What's up, bro?
Alright, I'm leaving.
Yeah, dude, you guys already know when both Krabby and Zaim join, bro, the markets are cooked. Nah, but that's dude, bro. Have you guys seen this market, bro?
I haven't took a trade since Tuesday.
Since Tuesday. Wait, what is today? Dude, today is Tuesday. Like what?
You
No,
stupid.
last Tuesday.
Oh,
Tell
you're
God,
stupid.
Zaim.
It's been a week.
Yo. Zaim, you know what's funny, bro? I don't even blame you.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna pay the rent.
Bro. That shit crazy.
Yo, Crab, you know, I have successfully convinced Zaim, or almost, to get a C8, bro.
Low key was fire.
Zaim, you gonna see it? I will. Oof,
No,
I
no,
can't say
no,
all
no,
that.
no, no, that, bro. Zaim, tell him what happened in Brico, bro.
Zaim, invest your money, bro,
nah.
please.
Yeah, crab. Bro, we were in Brico on a Friday night. Dude, everyone was partying, bro.
He told me.
Bro, I ripped it down the street. All you hear is, ah, bah! Yo, that thing was so loud, bro.
Selak. Dave, you're Selak.
I don't even know what that means, bro.
You don't need to.
Nah, your CA sounds fire in person. I give you that one.
Nah, bro, I know everyone was looking, bro. They're like, damn, bro, that's Blastoise, bro.
Did all that just for a bunch of guys to look.
Yo. Nah, but that's look. If any of you guys in here live in Brickell and what was it, last Friday? If you guys were in Brickell on like last Friday at like 12, and you guys heard like a bang, that was me, bro. I hate that loud shit. Oh hell nah, bro. I'm with it. Yo, David, do you use it? No, trade it. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Zaim, you use TradeSync, right?
Yeah.
Did they fix the issue on like the delayed fills and everything, or no?
It depends, bro. Some days the fills are
Bro,
really good.
what did I just watch in your chat, bro?
What?
Bro.
What happened?
I didn't see it. I missed it.
Oh, the C8 video? Oh yeah. That's all of us, bro.
Bro.
What the?
Dude, that's what us C8 owners do, bro.
No, that's actually insane. Anyways, that's all of
Dude,
us.
this market is so buns, bro. Oh my. Yo, Crab, are you trading FOMC tomorrow or not?
No. Fuck no.
Why not?
Fuck FOMC.
Dude, did you know that tomorrow's FOMC is the most important FOMC in the last 5 years?
I have to trade real cash, not fucking props, bro. Fuck that.
Dude, weren't you trading prop firms as well? Like,
bro,
last week?
Fuck. Bro, me and Lanto were in longs literally 2 days ago. I'm literally 2-3 minis deep in Top Step. We chopped on God for 3 hours. I dragged my stop a little bit in profit and instantly get ticked out. I'm like, all right, yeah.
And that was like your turning point to just not trade prop firms.
No, I just want the max payout.
Oh.
There's no trades.
Nah, I'm
Max
gonna,
get-
I'm gonna try to be on for FOMC tomorrow.
Krabby, didn't you get your trade on FOMC? I caught my trade before that, and then FOMC just carried it on.
That shit was crazy. Was that your biggest trade to this day or no?
Yeah, ever.
Ever? How many points was it?
998.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like even trying to promote that, bro, people are gonna be like, dude, stop the
That was
BS.
fake, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, my biggest trade was 650 points on stream. Dude, it was when the Japanese banks they collapsed or something, like a recession during the Japanese markets in August of last year. Was it last year? No. Yeah. No, wait.
No, 2 years ago now, right? Damn, we're losing track of time too.
Dude, we're getting
Holy
old, bro.
Yo.
I think yeah, last year August, I caught 650 points on NQ shorts.
with 1 micro.
Yeah. I didn't even hold it, dude. I sold at 300. I sold that 1 micro at 350 points, but I kept tracking the trade. No, because
Bro,
look, dude, if you're up 350 points, you're gonna get out, bro.
Bro just exposed himself.
Nah, bro. I mean, dude, I literally told the stream, I'm like, guys, if you want to keep holding it, hold it. And I kept going down.
they was like, I put it out, so it counts.
Exactly, bro.
Fucking dumbass.
Nah, but I took profits at 350 points with the dude. Like 10 minutes later, it ran down to 600.
What Davide?
Oh hell no, bro. I'm gonna ban your ass, bro. Let me see. Yeah, I already said yeah, bro. I already said yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I literally stopped checking DMs. If you guys have DM me in the last week, bro, I didn't stop making checked. How much did I make that day? Dude, I do not know, bro. I think I was also doing options back then. Like mixed. I don't remember, dude. I'm actually losing track of time. Let me see. My biggest trade was 650 points, but I closed at 350. I mean, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I do not know what to tell you. I like to believe that my biggest trade was 650 points because I called it and it went down into 650 points and then it stopped. It would have stopped me out.
Yo, chat. My biggest trade was like 10,000 points, but I sold at 1,000.
With love, that trade was 50. No, look, I don't care what you guys say, bro. I like to believe it was 650 points. I'm gonna feel good about it, bro. Nah, but still, 350 is a lot, bro. It's really
No, it's
impressive.
fire. Hell yeah. Bro, some days you just trail and you don't get stopped. It's literally how
Dude, those are the best days, bro.
yeah, we haven't seen those days in.
Dude, tell me about it, bro. TGR is down 113,000. Nah, but to be honest, bro, this week's market has been buns, bro.
Bro, it's fucking Tuesday. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yesterday and today, bro. This week. I caught longs the first day. Stop marking up.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
green yesterday. If you can believe.
Bro, someone said David's the type of dude to say that he has a girl, but she goes to a different school.
All right. Yeah, same laugh. Holy fuck, David, you cornball.
Okay, bro. Do you have a C7 or C8? C8.
Think about it. If they replace the C with a 6.
Ooh. Ooh, Zaim, you're really intelligent.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I get
Trying to get a C7 Z06. Dude, don't they go for like 200K or more? I'm not gonna lie, bro. A C7 for over 200K is
Fuck no.
nuts, bro.
Throw an extra 50, you get a lamb.
No. Wait, I'm tripping. No, not the Z06. Not the Z06. ZR1. Yeah, that one. My bad. Dude, I always get them confused. Dude, regardless, ZR1 or not, bro, paying 200,000 for a Corvette, that's a C7.
Crazy.
Okay, that's too much, bro. Come on now.
Crazy.
Actually, please, David, please, bro, manifest a setup. Dude, do you not see what we're currently trading right now, bro? ZR1 is sexy, but not that much. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't think it's that crazy, bro.
Dave, what's your next car?
My next car, dude, we talked about this last time, bro. The Porsche.
What kind?
I don't know, bro. David trade the C. For the ZR1. I would do it for the. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would happily trade my C8 for the Z06, but I've done quite a bit to it already to the point where it's like it's pointless. Dude, mainly because of the exhaust. You guys don't know how much trouble I went to get that exhaust installed. If you guys were in here, are you doing the chat? Who?
Damn, Zaim.
Talking about Zion? Bro,
Damn.
hasn't even said anything. Anyways, nah, seriously though, what was I saying
What'd I
again?
do?
Oh yeah, dude.
What the fuck did I do? I'm just here, bro.
Anyways, dude, you guys don't understand the amount of trouble that I went to get an exhaust installed, bro. I did ask
Yo, David, can you fucking finish a sentence, bro? For the love of God.
I did.
My God. You did not finish that sentence.
Alright, bro, whatever.
Yo. Yo.
Look.
I'm reading your chat. Bro, I don't know what you said because you stopped midway.
Dude, I said that the amount of trouble that I went to get the. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yo. Yo.
Nah, I did on purpose. The exhaust, bro. The exhaust. Outside plate, bro. Once again, dude, look at the chop, bro. I'm not trading anything here, bro. And no one should, realistically. If you really, really want to trade longs, bro, you can give it a shot. I mean, no one's gonna stop you. But once again, dude, look at the market, bro. Once again, there is nothing here, bro. Chances of a trade, dude, if we're inside of this range here, 0. Where I'm not trading this shit. You guys remember the trade from yesterday, bro? We got caught in chop for the last hour and a half, and we were dying to get out of the trade. Were we not? And you guys are telling me to try to trade this right here. It's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be worse. Like, bro, you guys need to make up your mind, bro. I was in that trade for 3 hours. You kept holding it, dude. I was in that trade for 1 hour and 17 minutes, and I got out. And it did hit the price target, so that's mainly why I got out. It's crazy how we can't even push 40 points since 1 hour. Wait, what? What are we talking about? I need to reword that, bro. Just a couple of runners got move stops and didn't look again. Ah, okay, makes sense. Yeah, no, bro. Guys, yesterday's trade worked. It was a good trade. It was a good read, but dude, it took too long, bro. I'm not trying to take that again. So that's why I'm mainly cash for now. And by the way, if you guys wanna maybe come back during the PM session and you guys don't wanna be held up in here for too long, you guys can always get off. If I ever see something, I'll ping you guys in the chat. You know what I mean? So just in case you guys maybe don't want to hear the BS that we talk about, bro. But yeah. If you guys do want to get off, if you guys are bored or whatever, if you guys are waiting for a setup, I'll send it over in the chat if you guys want to wait for it. David, wait, no, I'm not reading that, bro. When do you trade the PM session? Okay, I get asked this question anytime that I say that I'm gonna trade the PM session. You guys always ask me what time, guys. There is no specific time. Whenever from the moment that I get off live to whenever, if a setup even forms, that's when I get on. There's no specific time that I get on during the live. There's no point in me getting off if the market is not moving. That's why we got off in the first place. You know what I mean? So if I find a setup, then I'll get on. If there's no setup, I just won't get on in general. Makes sense? Yeah, I got you, bro. It's because, I mean, dude, if we're going to get off the live in the first place, off the AM live, because there's no setups and there's nothing that's moving the market, why am I going to get on when the markets are still not moving? You know? It just makes no sense. Can you invite me to the Clash Clan? I got you, bro. Well, actually, bro, Gender or anyone, can you guys invite him? No, all right, bro. What did he say? Oh, he said, can you invite him to the Clash Clan? I bet. I'll bet. Bro. Yo, crap. Are you fully done for the day or no?
Oh no, I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I might do that, bro. I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know how long I'm gonna give it. Maybe like 10, 15 more minutes before I get off. If there's nothing that forms, and just come back later if there's something.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think for the PM session we're gonna chop because of FOMC tomorrow.
Yo, David.
What?
When you do your driver's test, right? Did they cover your cameras and shit?
No. But when the only reason I had to use the camera was to park, but they told me to park forward. So there's no point in the camera.
Bro, listen. So on Friday, I do a parallel parking test, and apparently he puts a paper over my camera.
That's so stupid, bro. Because if you get a car with a camera, you're gonna use it. Like, why do they do that?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
They want you to turn your head fully.
Man, oh my god.
Dude, honestly, bro, I was so scared of parallel parking until I tried it, and it's not even that hard.
Bro, listen, that's fine, but like, how the fuck am I supposed to see the cone, that little ass cone on the floor?
I don't know,
in a
bro.
big ass SUV.
You gotta second guess it. Dude, you know, I saw a TikTok on it, and I think the whole reason as to why I know how to parallel park is because look, I saw a TikTok where you need to align your front wheel with the back wheel of the car in front of you, and then you turn your wheel all the way, and that's it, and you're in.
Yeah, with cars it's way easier. With cones, it's like I can't see shit.
Oh yeah. With your side mirror down. Oh yeah, BMWs they do that for you. Like every BMW, if you guys have one, you guys know that when you guys put it in reverse, the right hand mirror it will like move all the way down. Dude, that's such a life changer, bro.
Bro, I've been driving for about 7 years, and I don't know how to parallel park.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Parallel parking comes in clutch when you need it, bro.
I've never used it, especially in Florida. You don't need it.
Nah, if you're like downtown, then yeah,
you're
you
not
probably
seeing
do.
that, bro.
You said what, Crab?
He's like, if you can't see the cones, you're better off not driving. You can't. They're tiny ass cones. Like, what? What are you talking about, bro?
What do you guys win? Any plays? Right now we're just waiting to see if we can break out of this range. If we don't break out of it in the next 10 or 15 minutes, I'm just gonna get off for myself and come back later. See. Bro, Krabby.
Yo.
Someone said, what you do is when you park, you wait for price to sweep the London low.
Yo, 222. If I could ban you on God, I would.
Bro.
He said, wait for PDH.
Let's see. Bro, the kids here that steal cars won't take manuals because they can't drive stick. Dude, one thing I would always love to learn is how to drive manual, bro. It seems easy, but...
You don't know how to drive... Okay, how can I drive manual but I can't parallel park?
I can drive manual too, what the fuck? Dude, I ain't gonna lie.
Manual's so easy?
Because you're...
I mean, isn't it as simple as just letting go off the gas, pressing the clutch, shifting, and then just letting go of the clutch and pressing the gas again? Isn't that literally all it is?
Dave is definitely gonna stall.
Yeah, GG's.
No, because dude, in my racing sim, I have a clutch, and I low-key practice with it, and it's really not all that hard.
Bro.
Stick to trading? Alright.
Bro thinks he's a pro because of the sim.
You learn by doing it, not just explaining it? Well, yeah, but still.
David Day Hamilton.
Someone said just click through paddle shift.
Bro, I'm not from... I'm not Somali, bro. Oh my god.
Isn't there a movie where this kid goes from sim racing to real race? Yeah, that's dude, what's it called? Um,
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Dude, I could look at me, bro.
LOL,
The
like,
line
that's-
isn't optimal. Let me drive it my way.
Yeah, alright, bro.
What the fuck's name?
That's what he says.
David, we're not in a movie, bro.
Wait, Mongo's bagging like that? What the fuck?
Oh.
Yo, yo, where'd they get that?
A sentence. Yeah.
Dude, I look so innocent, bro.
I got that. Why is that hair like so like perfectly curled?
For real.
It was finger coiled, but I don't have that long of a hair anymore, bro. I trimmed it.
Hair that perfect is a little zesty.
Bro, it's just finger coiled.
What does that mean, finger coiled?
No, for real, bro. You can let us name it anything else, bro.
Yo, what
Bro,
does
that's
that
what
mean,
it's
bro?
called. That's literally. I don't come up with the name.
So they finger your hair and they just coils like that.
Like, bro.
Like what? Like what?
Dude, you literally straighten out your hair. You grab some cream, like your product, and you just twist it.
Oh, alright. Yeah, alright, bro.
Make it into little springs. There you go. All right, Jenna.
Bro, let's move away from the topic, bro. David, what time are you gonna be on tomorrow? Okay, once again, for the people that tune in right now, guys, I will not be on tomorrow during the morning. I'm gonna get on at 2 p.m. EST. All right, guys, I'm not gonna bother trading in the morning because obviously I think we're gonna chop until FOMC starts. 24,487. We're probably gonna grind down into it. I don't really think we're gonna dump down into it, but we'll see. Let's see. Do you guys remember when David used to have Drake for his background music, bro? Dude, Krabby.
Yep.
And then, bro, for my streams back then, I try to be like, what's the word? Like, aesthetic. I think that's the word. Like, I'll play music, some calm music in the background. You know what I mean? Like, to have like good vibes and everything. Dude, I did that because I don't really check my YouTube, right? I did that for like 2 weeks, and dude, I'm like, yo, like, I wonder how many views I'm pulling in on YouTube, bro. I check, copyright. Dude, I had like 2 copyright strikes. Because of the music, bro.
What? Wow. That's sick.
But yeah.
Still waiting on face cam. What happened? Yeah, David, what happened to your face cam, bro?
Bro. Too chopped. Dude, did I say about Great Buzz?
The next day, bro, had some generic ass music.
Actually, David, go buzzed. Let us.
Don't buzz. Don't.
Yo, after David gets off stream, he watches the Kai Snap Mafia-thon.
Yep. Dude,
he
did
goes
you
to
see
that.
how it was? Dude, did you see what happened with Face Clan? Again?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit, dude, they're going to shit, bro. What happened? The whole
Wait,
temper situation.
It's so weird though, cause like, how did she get in a club that was 21 and up?
It wasn't a club, was it?
Yeah,
Dude, people use fakes all the time, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
That
Dude.
bitch should get charged. That bitch should get charged. I don't give a fuck.
No, but I don't think she's the one that came out with like the whole situation. I think it was Rain that mentioned it because
That's weird
Temper
as
was
fuck,
flexing
bro.
about it apparently, which is weird as is. But Rain was the one that said it out loud. FaZe went
Dude, she
downhill a
should
while. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. FaZe Banks single-handedly killed that thing. He made it and killed it.
Dude, she needs jail time. That ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he did, bro. Temper. Dude, that FaZe Clan, bro, what was once our childhood is going to shit, bro. Yeah. Dude, once you started going into IRL content, bro, that's when it died, like, realistically. Let me see. So I'm here in Houston. We have clubs 21 and up, but people above the age of 18 need to have an X on their hand because... Oh, yeah, okay. So some clubs allow that because it depends, right? It's club rules, right? But I'm pretty sure they put the X on your thing, not only to tell the people, just in case. But it's mainly for the bars, so they don't let you buy drinks. But dude,
You
look,
can
dude, let's
easily
be
go
honest
in
here,
the
bro. It
bathroom
is
and
not hard to get rid of that X, dude.
yeah, you could literally just
You
go
go
in
to the
the bathroom and
bathroom, soap, scrub. Like what, 5-10 minutes of scrubbing, dude. It's like nothing happened.
Bro.
Of course, even no, dude. It's common sense, bro. If someone has like what is it called, the expo markers, the one that teachers have in school, dude, it's not hard to just scrub it off, bro. Bro knows from experience. I don't drink, bro.
I'm
Not
forgetting
like
gambled
Europe's
at
weird,
19.
bro. Europe, you'll see dead ass like 14, 16-year-olds apparently in there.
Yeah, dude.
Fucked.
Nah, I don't know about 14.
Swear
That's
to
a little bit
God,
too
on my
much, but I mean,
life.
I think
On my-
anyone can like
Bro,
notice that.
my dumbass cousins used to go at like 14,
Bro.
15.
Nah, but dude, getting a fake nowadays, bro, it is not hard, bro. Dude, everyone has one. Not me, but a lot of people have one. Not that I need it either way. I'm old enough. Yeah, there are 16 plus party, dude. If you're like above the age of like 19, bro, or 20, going to that shit, bro, you need to do something better with your life, bro. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Blas, honest question. Do you wake up on days like today and just think, OMG, I know there's gonna be a ton of chop because of rate cuts tomorrow, but I gotta deal with hundreds of degens trying to find a trade. Look, I'm gonna answer this as honest as possible. Yes. Dude, there are so many days where I know we're gonna chop since market open, but I have to force myself to get on. Because if I don't get on, you guys don't understand how many DMs and how many people I have complaining in my ear saying, "Oh, dude, of course, the day that I join, we chop, or the day that I join, we don't trade, or the day that I join, we take a loss, or the one trade that I take, we take a loss." Dude, it is so annoying, bro. But I have to because it's either get on and not deal with that, but deal with the choppy market and know that we're not gonna trade like today, for example, or I don't get on and I have people complaining and I have people, doing a whole bunch of stuff. So there's really no avoiding it. But yes, with your question, I will say as honest as possible. There are days where I know for myself that I shouldn't be getting on, and I still get on. Yo, Blast, what do you say to buy accounts near FOMC or CPI? Because I also do it during CPI. If Apex has a win daily limit of 30%, it's not really a limit. No. You can make over 30%, but keep in mind that's only for the PA account. Now, if you buy an eval account, you could possibly one trade and Apex will not care. You can make $1 million on the eval account and Apex will not care. They only track that for the PA account. Now, do you have a win limit of 30%? No. You can make $10,000 in one day on the PA account. Just expect the first or two payouts to get denied because you broke the 30% rule, but you can make it back. So if you don't want to deal with drawdown or anything, just make a little bit more than 30%. You're just gonna get the payout denied. Yeah. No trade today. Right now, bro, look at the market. Definitely not. You don't even need to ask the question, bro. You already know the deal. You need to do a training on patience and non-trading days. Dude, do you think I haven't tried, bro? No shit. I just answered the question, bro. What? I'm gonna start meeting people that start asking for no trades, bro.
Hey, what's our stop?
David, why don't we short off open? All right, bro. Because I was sleeping, bro. Let me see. David, are you ever nervous or hesitant before a trade? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Sometimes. Not that I'm hesitant, but I do get nervous. Not that I'm not confident in the trade. But dude, when I know that the market conditions aren't as good. Look, for example, yesterday, right? Yesterday, when we entered the trade yesterday and I noticed that the market started chopping up, I started getting a little bit nervous because anything could happen, right? So I'm not saying that I'm not confident in the trade and not that I don't believe in what I see. But dude, like when the market starts chopping, bro, anything could happen. And the one thing I don't like to be is wrong, bro. I do not like to be wrong in the markets, bro. I mean, No one does. Let's be honest here. But when you're live in front of X amount of people and hundreds of people are watching your trades and following along, if you're so confident in saying something, you would hope that it goes in your favor. You know what I mean? And when the market starts chopping and it doesn't go into your price target for the next hour, it can get a little bit like, you start getting a little bit of nervousness in your body. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I'm sure everyone else gets nervous as well. It's a normal thing, especially, dude. Anyone gets nervous when everyone is watching as well. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I promise you guys, if you go to school right now and you go to like a show or something, right? Schools to shows, not really a show, but like a play or something. I don't know, whatever it is, right? And you go in front of the stage, right? And everyone in the school is looking at you. You're gonna get nervous. You know what I mean? Like it's a human reaction. Stage fright? No, I'm not gonna say I have straight stage fright. I just don't like to be like, if I'm teaching something, I would want it to be shown as teaching. You know what I mean? Yesterday, before the trade even worked out, I told you guys, okay, guys, I'm expecting us to go higher. I know we broke all-time highs, but here's what to expect. I ran you guys through the entire game plan and it worked out, right? So that feels really good. But dude, when I run you guys through something and the charts do the complete opposite, bro, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not, obviously you're gonna be wrong. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna be wrong, from time to time, right? No one here understands the market 100%. But when it happens, it's just not the best feeling in the world. So it can definitely kill your confidence or just make you a little bit nervous for the upcoming trades and so on, right? So yeah. Is tomorrow going to be a good day to trade, or is it just going to be a good day to gamble evals? More to gamble evals, in my opinion. Yeah, more to gamble, yeah. Because remember, tomorrow's FOMC. Keep in mind, guys, FOMC is nothing technical. So there's not going to be anything like, oh, guys, there's a fair value cap here. You know what I mean? None of that. Right? It's going to be more on what Powell says and how the market reacts, and you just trade with that momentum. The only thing is, it's going to be more on the timing of the entry. If you find an entry, we need to time it to the millisecond. If not, one little second off and you can get stopped out. What time? Tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. FOMC starts at 2:30, but FOMC, what is it? FOMC, Powell speaks at 2:30. FOMC itself starts at 2 p.m. EST. Would you say volume is going to be better after FOMC? It depends on the rate cuts. It could either be no different than what we have right now, or it could be completely different because remember, the market cycle will change with what the current economy is doing, right? Interest rates, inflation, things like that. If it's doing better or worse, the market is going to start reacting in that current cycle towards that type of news that comes out. Let me see. Blast, you said you wanted a stable market, but I'd say we want a bear market so we can gather drawn liquidity to the upside and leave the all-time high range. What do you think? I agree. I really do agree. So if rate cuts come out bullish tomorrow and we're already sitting at all-time highs, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would say that the rest of this month, it's not gonna be hard to trade. Maybe it will. I don't know that part, but I would say it's gonna be a little bit more trickier to trade just because of the lack of levels that we have nearby. You guys saw it today coming into market open. We didn't have too many crazy levels to really work with until we hit this Asia low. You know what I mean? So if rate cuts come out bullish tomorrow, or if the market reacts bullish to the rate cuts, we're gonna be in the same range, and it could just be the same story as what we had this week, last week, and so on. It'll be hard to trade. Yeah, same thing, right? Tricky, hard, same thing. I mean, but yeah. Um. Catch up with the chat. Yeah, and if you guys want, I mean, I feel like I'm about to get off soon. I'm seeing a lot of you guys getting off. The market's not really moving at all. But I do want to catch up with some more questions. I mean, I'm not really doing much right now, so if you guys do have any questions, let me catch up with YouTube real quick. Let me see something. Any questions? What time the FOMC starts? 2 p.m. EST, but Powell speaks at 2:30. What time frame is the best for the MSS model? Any time frame. The higher the time frame, the more stable it is. But any time frame works. It could be the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, any time frame. Hi, what do you think about long-term investing in a trading account? I do long-term investing. I have a lot of money into that. It's something that I really enjoy doing, and you know what I mean?
I'm about to get off, bro. This shit's ass.
Yeah, dude. Me too. Not gonna lie. Like you're gonna get off the markets completely.
For now, yeah.
I agree. David,
Like,
someone
if I
asked
want
me.
the short, I don't.
Wait, what happened?
Sorry, Camille.
Go on.
Go on.
Let me see. David, someone asked before what happened to the top step guy. You're talking about Nick. We're gonna do the challenge. We're in fact I'm gonna do it very soon. But yeah, we're just preparing it. Krabby, will there be a PM session? I already said yeah. I already said yeah. If there's a setup, of course. If there's no setup, then I'll stay cash because obviously I'm not gonna get on to feed you guys trades when there's nothing in the markets. That's not how I work. But yeah, Krabby, what were you saying? You said something about the PM
Right.
session?
Even if I wanted to short right now, I have nothing to target.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's literally nothing, and not even that. But dude, we already hit the main objectives for today, which is the London and Asia. So, I mean, we do have 486, but dude, is there even a setup even on the 1 minute? Yeah, there is, right? I don't know how you trade it, but I don't know, dude. This market just looks too unstable for me, for myself, bro. I just don't like it, personally.
It's just not worth 12 points, 20 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where's Zaim?
You're out? Peace out, bro. Peace out, JMK. Zaim, he's here, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just chilling, bro.
You in a trade?
Huh? Yeah, I'm in a trade, guys. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
That was like.
That was
what
lame as
that?
fuck, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Oh, what do you want me to say, bro?
Dude, I'm getting off, bro. Guys, I'm gonna get off, bro. This market is too slow.
Pikachu kind of sounds like a female. All right, bro.
All right, bro. All right, guys, I'm off, man. Guys, once again, before you guys get off real quick, if we do see a trade during the PM session, I will get on, so don't worry. That's only if I see something. If I don't see anything, I'll let you guys know that I'm just gonna be cash today. All right. No matter what, though, we're still green for the week from yesterday, so there's not much to really like be mad about. But for now, it's just way too choppy. All right, guys. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and if I see something later on, I will let you guys know. If not, then like I said, I'll just let you guys know that I'm cash. All right, guys. Yeah. All right. I'm off, guys.
David.
Peace out, guys. Peace out, Zaim and Krabby.
All right, dude.
Peace out.
I'll see you, bro. Later, yeah.
And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream. Honestly, not much to really work with today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I woke up very, very late today. But thank God that we didn't miss anything. But unfortunately, we weren't really able to get a setup as we went on either way. So yeah. Now, like I said, if I do see something for the PM session, I will be putting out in the premium. So if you guys do want to join for only $10, guys, click the first link in the description. If you guys use code 80, which is code 80, it will apply $40 off the $50 subscription, which will only make it $10 for the premium. So if you guys do want to join for only $10, guys, click that link, use code 80 for the monthly premium, and I'll see you guys in the winning side. All right, guys. But other than that, man, I'm gonna get off. Like I said, there's just nothing in the market to really trade here. So yeah, it's better off if we get off here and just avoid anything to avoid going red. All right, guys. But other than that, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. I won't be on in the morning, but I will be on for the PM session. All right, guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. All right, guys. Peace out. Take it easy, guys. Peace.